mask off, this is what Amber says.
I know you're a superhero. I figured it out. We
meet a lady working as a maid, and something seems off about her. She doesn't seem scary, but you can tell.
Why is she smiling like that? She'll be talking about.
The show starts getting really crazy. Cause turns out the that we've been seeing this entire time is from a different timeline. Where she has
Wait, what the Yes sir, we back with another reaction video. We are gonna be reacting to characters that were terrible girlfriends, part 2. Now in the last terrible girlfriends that I have reacted before on part 1, y'all went crazy. Y'all got like what, 10 likes? Got that video up to like 10 likes. So we back with another one again. Bro just made a part 2. I ain't gonna take too much of your time. You already know what to do. If you guys enjoy this, you already know. Let me know and get this video up to 5 likes. Also, we're down to like the final 8 of subscribers. We're at 992. Get your boy up to 1K. We're so close. We're literally so close to hitting it. So that's all I want. That's all I want. Just 5 likes. Help your boy out. You know what I'm talking about. Let's get it. Pop.
Konnichiwa, my niggas, and
Konnichiwa, my nigga.
welcome back to another episode of Terrible Girlfriends.
Let's go.
And if you're new here, I will be covering some of the worst girlfriends of all time and breaking down why and how they are so bad. But before we start, I thought I would add some categories for these women. The first category is bad. This is a woman who does a few terrible things to their partners, but shows that they somewhat still care about their partner. So maybe they lie to them about stuff, but they at least remember their partner's birthday. The second category is atrocious. This is a girl who does terrible things to their partners and other people, but sometimes they kind of care about their partner. So maybe they beat them up every day, but after they beat them up, they give them a hug, even though they might do it again the next day. The last category is horrendous. This is a girl that has done so many terrible things to others and their partners that there is no way we can put them in any other category. So now that we got the categories out the way, y'all know the drill. Sit back, relax, don't let the intrusive thoughts win, and get ready for a show. Narrated by yours truly. Let's get into our first example of a terrible girlfriend.
Let's get it going. Let's go.
He's late all the time, or doesn't.
Oh, no! Oh, another girl off of Vincent Girl. Why I say a Vincent Girl? What the fuck? Invincible.
Show and then lies about
Amber
At least I
Bennett.
think he's lying. I don't know if I can deal with it much longer.
Amber is from a show called Invincible. And I know y'all are probably tired of me covering Invincible characters, but to be honest, I don't care.
I mean, we did like react to the. I did react to the terrible parents and that one blonde girl, that pink girl that was next to her with her parent situation. So I ain't tripping about that.
doing another one. So I want to start by saying I don't think Amber is...
Wait, hold on. Mark did it? I thought he was dating the that blonde girl. But I'm guessing he must have dated her before he dated the other girl, so I don't know.
the bad person. I think she's just stupid. But that doesn't negate some of the bad things she has done while she was a girlfriend. So let's get into it. So we first see Amber in high school when she ends up getting pressed by a guy in the hallway. And this is where Mark shows up and tries to confront him so he will leave Amber alone. But that didn't really work out too well for Mark.
Damn!
But after Mark got his ass beat in...
You got superpowers, and you mean to tell me that shit hurt? I would have knocked his ass out. See, and the fact that bro punched me like in the nose, like in between. Oh yeah, I'm beating your ass.
front half
Superhero or not.
of school, Amber jumps in and kicks him right in his meat.
Oh!
And this is where Amber starts to take a liking to Mark. And this is probably the first time I've seen a nigga get beat up and it actually work in their favor. So Mark ends up getting Amber's number and they slowly start getting closer and closer. I also wanted to point out that Mark is invincible. And at this point, Amber doesn't know this. And Mark is trying to keep this a secret as best as he can. And to be fair, it does kind of seem like Mark is just randomly leaving her.
Sorry.
I've been sitting here for an hour.
I know.
So I do kind of understand where she's coming from when she gets upset about this. But on the
Yeah.
other hand, Mark is literally saving the world. And if y'all seen the show, y'all know that Mark was getting his ass whooped every single episode.
Yes.
Next part that's very important is during Amber working at a soup kitchen, she says this.
Make the world you want to live in, right?
This is very important for her. So after Mark gets his ass whooped a couple times, he ends up talking to Amber and they plan to go visit college together. And when they go to visit the college, it's seeming pretty cool. They're walking around, they catch a cool lecture class, and it seems like a great date for them. But then a zombie cyborg pulls up to campus and starts tweaking out.
Oh, fuck.
So Mark had to run off and suit up so he could fight. And while Mark is fighting, Amber is looking for him, and she's also upset that Mark has left her once again. So once he finishes off the cyborg, Amber starts crying.
Steve was wrong about you. So was I.
Wait! Amber!
And because Amber is fed up with Mark, she ends up going to a college party, and while she's there, she ends up damn near cheating on Mark with another guy.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. She finna be that fucking Mary Jane from Spider-Man 2002. It's slowly catching up to me. It's slowly catching up to me with her. She's low-key finna be like MJ off of Spider-Man. Damn near cheated on him because he's doing superhero work. But at the same time, he doesn't know that. So at the same time, I do like understand what she's feeling. It's like, hey, we planning this, and then you ditch me because you doing something else. I would have been pissed off, but like, not to the point where I will be like cheating on somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like,
the only reason she didn't do anything was because he already had a girlfriend.
Bro was cheating on his girl to mess around with somebody else's. Oh hell no.
After the college trip, they get back home, and Mark starts trying to apologize to Amber, but she's not trying to hear it.
Amber, I'm in...
So now Mark has to make a choice. He can continue to ditch her in order to conceal his superhero identity, or he can pull up on her in his tight-ass yellow suit and show her who he really is.
The next day,
he decides to pull up in his tight-ass yellow suit and reveal his true identity. And after he takes...
why would you do that? Why would you do that? I don't care if I'm a superhero. If I have a mask on, I'm not telling who I am. Not telling who I am. I don't care. For there are superheroes out there that don't wear their mask, and like there's no point of like identifying themselves because you can see their whole face. But if you got a mask on, you cannot see. You cannot tell nobody who's your identity is. It doesn't matter if they're your parents, your closest friends, or siblings. None of that. It doesn't matter who you're close with. Not even your girlfriend or boyfriend.
His mask off. This is what Amber says.
I know you're a superhero. I figured it out.
Excuse me, come again?
Mask off. This is what Amber says.
I know you're a superhero.
Oh, if you already knew that he was a hold on, let me continue.
Figured it out weeks ago.
Hold up, let me slow...
She says she found it out weeks ago.
Slow that down and replay that.
I know you're a superhero.
I'm sorry. I know you're a superhero. I'm sorry.
Figured it out weeks ago.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. She knew this entire time he was a superhero. When he got his ass beat earlier, she knew what happened. When he left to go do superhero stuff, she knew. And when he had left to save the college campus, she knew that too. So what the
So you... Wait.
hell was she crying for?
I was just about to say that too. Like, if you knew that Mark was a fucking superhero and trying to save the world from havoc, why the fuck are you getting mad? Why are you getting upset and blaming the victim and crying for it? If you knew this nigga was a superhero, why the fuck are you getting mad about that? Wait, something is not right. Something is not fucking right. Cause this shit is stupid.
And they've only been dating for a few months, and she's acting mad that he didn't tell her off the rip.
So you're mad because he didn't tell you off the rip. Why would he tell you off the rip? Bro is trying to keep his secret identity. Like, the only person that knows that he's a superhero is what? His dad knows, The white girl knows. I think her mom knows too. I'm not sure.
Most superheroes never reveal their secret identity.
Never!
Why do y'all think nobody has ever seen me and Batman in the same room. But hey, let's keep that between us.
I mean, you tell me. Nah, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
Amber knowing this the whole time and acting mad every single time Mark left really pissed me off. Cause Mark was out there saving lives and saving her life as well, but she's trying to make him feel bad about this. Cause remember, she said this.
Make the world you want to live in, right?
But now
Oh, that's why she said that. But yet again, at the same time, why the fuck are you mad about that? If you knew that he was a fucking superhero, why the fuck you get impressed about it and you want him to make him to feel bad? Like, what?
that Mark
Get real.
is trying to make the world he wants to live in, it's a problem. And now that I think about it, she watched Mark fight that cyborg and still had the nerve to cry in his face like he didn't save that entire campus and Amber's life. If Mark hadn't been there, she would have been cooked. All she had to do was bring this up while they were dating. Because it's not like Mark doesn't know he's invincible. So I'm sure it would have worked out fine. But I think it's pretty wild to see your boyfriend get beat up constantly, pretend you're the victim, and then almost cheat, all while knowing the whole time he was a superhero.
Yeah, this girl gotta be the dumbest. She gotta be the dumbest bitch I have ever seen in my fucking life. Because you damn near cheated on Mark, blaming the fucking victim, and then crying because he didn't tell you that he was a superhero weeks ago. And y'all only been dating for like, what, for a month? And you already want him to, like, expose his identity? Like, no, the fuck?
And ironically, Mark does
Okay, now he bees with that white girl. Okay, cool.
end up getting a new girlfriend. But like I said in the beginning, I don't think she's a bad person, and I definitely think she cared for Mark. So I think she deserves to go in the...
I don't know. I don't think she would care for him. I don't know. In my opinion, I will put her, like, in atrocious. Because, like, you're getting mad because bro didn't tell you from the beginning that he was a superhero. And you're blaming him as the victim, but knowingly, this nigga saved your life and everybody's life on the campus. And then the fact that you want him to expose his identity, like before y'all like started dating and everything, like no, like I just met you. We just started dating. You think I'm about to just go ahead and expose my identity like weeks before we started dating? Fuck no. The hell?
bad slot. All right, time for the next one.
Next one, let's go.
They are not racist.
The reason why I stopped is because she said they are not racist. So, bro gotta be dating a white girl that and her family does not like black people.
Right.
I would have told you.
Rose is from a movie called Get Out. And at first, she seems really cool and caring, but as the movie goes on, we see that is not the case. So let's get into it. So Rose is in a relationship with this guy named Chris. And one day they decide to go visit Rose's parents' house for the first time. And while Rose is driving there, she ends up hitting a deer and getting the police involved. And everything is cool, but then the police starts trying to ask for Chris's ID. And she gets upset about it because Chris wasn't even the one driving. So after Rose defends Chris to the cop, they finally make it to their parents' house. And as they are walking around the house, they enter the kitchen. And this is where we meet a lady working as a maid. And something seems off about her. She doesn't seem scary, but you can tell.
Why is she smiling like that? She'll be talking about hello. I'm gonna keep like 5 feet away from you. Cause like you saying hello with like no emotion, none of that. Like back off now.
Something isn't right about her. Cause all she does is stare and smile.
Why is she smiling like that?
He starts noticing weird stuff all around the house. He notices a closet that seems very eerie. Then he goes outside and there's a guy running right at him.
Are you fucking serious?
But he turns right before he hits Chris. He sees the maid lady randomly walking around the house. Now it probably would have been gone by now.
Yeah, fuck that. Hell no. I would have told my girl like, hey, we getting the fuck up out of here. I don't know what's going on in this house, but I am getting the fuck out. So no thank you. Tell your family I said sorry, we gotta go. I'm about to head back to my crib. and just be there because. Hold on, it's bumping downstairs. Hold on,
A few moments later.
my fault. It was my dryer. I'm washing some clothes right now, so I just felt something shaking on the ground, but it was my dryer. Let's continue.
There's way too many red flags for my comfort, but then he ends up talking to Rose's mom, and she ends up hypnotizing him and sending him to a realm called the Sunken Place.
What the
So
hell?
the next day, Chris tries to tell Rose about what happened, but she brushes it off.
I was in a hole or something, and I couldn't move. It was like...
Oh, God. That sounds terrible. I'm sorry.
Now this is already strike one for her. If your
Right.
boyfriend tells you your mom tried to hypnotize him, you would think that would be pretty important to talk about. But
Right, like, if you like, that's my thing. If your mom, like, if you just realize that your mom is, like, hypnotizing your man, wouldn't you be, like, pissed off about that? For some reason, she's like, oh, that's crazy, this, and that. Like, yeah, you about to piss me off.
she doesn't seem to care. But Chris can't really focus on the weird stuff because Rose's family throws a party. And during the party, Rose and Chris are going around talking to people. But then they meet a guy named Logan. And he is giving off the same vibe that the lady in the kitchen gave off earlier. So
Oh,
Chris
hell
goes
no.
inside, and immediately as he goes up the stairs, everyone stops talking. Then he...
Oh, hell no. Tell me everybody in that fucking house, the moment bro goes upstairs, everybody just stop talking. Oh, hell no. I'm getting the fuck up out of here. Fuck everybody. I'm gone. Like, if Shorty coming, come on, let's go. And if she not coming, oh well, be with your family. I'm getting the fuck up out of here. Because you got me fucked up and you think I'm about to be in this house with people that's just gonna sit up here and just not talk while I'm going upstairs. Like, hell no.
gets in his room and notices his phone has been unplugged from the charger. And when Chris brings this up to Rose, once again, she brushes it off like it's not a big deal.
So,
I'm not gonna lie. I would have talked to her and be like, what's going on with you? Because you're not believing me and shit like that. Like,
you are so sexy that people are just unplugging your phone.
So Chris takes his phone outside and takes a picture of Logan. And this is where Logan started tweaking out.
Get out! Yo!
what the fuck?
Yo! Chill, man. Get out! Chill!
What the
So
fuck?
after seeing Logan act this way, Chris tries to get answers from Rose and her family. And all while this is happening, Rose is also acting like she's confused. And she also tries to comfort Chris while he's freaked out. So Chris and Rose finally talk about all the weird stuff that's been happening. And Chris is like,
I want to go home. I don't want to.
Right.
I want to go home.
I want to go
and at
home.
first, Rose was mad that he was trying to leave. But then she
Why the fuck are you mad? Do you not realize that your family is acting like a little racist towards me? Do you not see that?
to leave with him.
This sucks. Let's go home.
Thank
and
you.
Make something up.
So Rose and Chris start packing up their bags, and as Chris starts looking in this closet, he finds a red box with pictures in it. And as he is looking through the pictures, he sees a picture of Rose and her previous boyfriend. Then he finds another picture, and another picture, and another picture, and another picture.
What in the actual fuck is going on? So this girl got like all these damn pictures from her exes? Oh wait, and I just thought of something crazy. You notice how there's every black guy that she had dated? Hold on, let me go back.
Pictures, he sees a picture of Rose
One.
and her previous boyfriend. Then he finds another picture,
2,
and another picture,
3,
and another picture,
4,
and another picture.
5,
So now-
and then 6, the current one that she's dating. She dated 6 black niggas. You mean to tell me that she hasn't dated not one white person? Oh yeah, hell, I mean, it may be her type, but at the same time, she literally just said, like, in the beginning of the next, like, problem, she said, my family is not racist. You don't see that click in? I sure do.
You see that
She belongs to the streets.
but she also has only dated black people. Then we see a pic of her and the first lady that we saw in the kitchen.
Jesus
That's the girl that was. Oh no.
Christ.
Oh.
Hell, man. I'm finished.
So now Chris goes downstairs to leave, and Rose's entire family is downstairs not letting him leave at all.
Oh yeah, they about to kill him. They about to kill him. And all those pictures that she dated, all of them are dead. All of them are dead, except for that one girl. They probably hypnotized her. All the black guys that she done dated, they're all dead. And now he gonna be the next victim. God damn, they're all racist, including the girl.
And Chris tries to ask Rose for the keys, but when Rose picks up the keys, she says,
You know I can't give you the
Yeah, either you give me the keys right now, I'm killing all y'all. I don't care if I go to jail. Either you give me the keys and leave, or all y'all gonna have to die. Y'all ain't about to keep me hostage and keep me kidnapped. Fuck no.
hypnotizes Chris, and he enters the sunken place again. So
Oh
turns
my
out
God.
the whole time they were dating, Rose was playing his ass. All the love she showed was fake.
Fake.
All the time she was comforting him was
completely fake, and she was just using this nigga as the next victim.
fake. When Chris tried to talk to Rose about the hypnosis, she knew what was happening. And everything Rose had done to Chris was all to get him here. And the reason Rose brought him here was so her family could strap him down, take over his body, and transplant one of their family members' brains into his body. And it's not just Chris. Every single person Rose has dated, she lured them into this place.
Yup.
The first lady we saw, Rose dated her. The guy running towards
Oh, she was a lesbian? Wow.
Chris that one night, Rose dated him too. And while all this is happening to Chris, Rose is actively searching for more black people to date in order to lure them back to her family. And then we see that
Wow.
she keeps the pictures of all her boyfriends and girlfriends hung up on this room. But Chris does end up escaping the house after fighting her entire family. And as he tries to run off, Rose tracks him down and starts trying to shoot his ass. Then Rose sends the same guy who was running at Chris earlier. And when Rose
Wow.
ends up getting packed up, she tells Chris,
I love you.
No, bitch. You're gonna die. Good night.
but Chris is like,
But anywho.
and starts choking her. And as he's choking her, the police end up showing up. And this is not a good look for Chris. I don't think I have to explain why a bloody black guy on top of a white woman being strangled is not a good look. But turns out the police was actually Chris's friend that came to save him.
Oh, let's
But Rose is a
go.
complete psycho, from start to finish. So I think we can all agree this is probably one of the worst girlfriends of all time. She's
Yeah.
racist, she's a liar, she's a manipulator, she faked every part of the relationship, and she brought all of her boyfriends and girlfriends to be essentially brainwashed and killed for her family.
Wow.
And even when Chris escaped, she was still trying to kill him and play the victim. And I just know Chris is gonna have lifelong trauma anytime he sees a white girl.
Yeah, I was gonna say he probably gonna change. He gonna probably date a black woman. He said, "Fuck them white women," or he'll start probably date white women. But it's gonna take a minute to date another one because of the shit that he been through. It's gonna take him like years to actually be in a relationship again. I'm not even gonna lie.
So I'm gonna have to put her in the horrendous spot because her actions were way too crazy. All right, now it's time for the next one.
All right.
Well, it's kind of my thing to look after people I care about.
You know, Gassa?
That's why I'm going to keep a close eye on you.
Now, if you know who this girl is, you know just how crazy of a person she can get. You know it's from a show called Future Diary. And within
Okay.
this show, there are 12 people who are competing in a battle royale called the Survival Game. And they are each given a diary that can tell them the future. But the future can also change depending on the actions of the people. And Yuno happens to be one of the players in the game. And Yuno is probably the most complex character on this list, because her story is actually pretty crazy. And she was also mistreated by her own parents. But despite
Damn.
all of that, this girl is crazy as hell. So let's get into it.
Oh boy.
So one day at school, Yuno approaches a guy named Yuki, who we later find out is also a part of the Battle Royale. But due to a plan by some of the other members of the game, Yuki ends up agreeing to hang out with her. So they go on a few dates, and after the date, he goes back to her house. And when he gets there, we notice that she doesn't have any power in her house.
Yep, and that's an automatically red flag. Why the fuck I come into your house and you have no power, no lights, no TV, no none of that? You want me to sit in this dark ass room by myself? Yeah, fuck no. I'm going back home.
And while they are there, Yuki ends up having to go to the restroom. But he ends up opening the wrong door, and what he sees behind this door is dead bodies.
Oh!
So he ends up running home after seeing the dead bodies. And when he gets home, he hears,
Good night, sweetie.
Oh!
No.
She stalked him.
No.
She stalked him.
Say you swear to fucking God, bro.
Oh, hell no. Fuck no.
See you in your dreams.
But wait. There's more.
so Yuki tries to tell the police, and Yuno pops up on his phone.
How?
So now we see
How do you know? How do you know who I am calling? First off, there's no way. There's no way. How the fuck do you know who I'm calling?
that Yuno is crazy as hell, she's a stalker, and we find out that the bodies were her parents because
She killed
locked
her-
them in a cage and starved them to death. All right, just based off
She killed
this,
her-
she
she-
cannot go within the bad category. But let's keep moving. So another thing I want to point out is Yuki is kind of forced to be around Yuno due to her obsessive stalking, but also because the current battle royale is getting intense.
I've got your back. That's what I do.
So the wild thing about Yuno is it doesn't matter if you're in the survival game or not. If you get near Yuki, she will kill you without hesitation, even if Yuki doesn't want her to. And when he tries to tell people about Yuno, she pops up before he could even say anything.
Gentlemen aren't supposed to kiss and tell. People will think I'm loose.
What in the fuck? How the? Yeah, she gonna have to get packed up. Somebody gonna have to pack her up because ain't no way you just gonna pop up the moment the moment that someone talks about you and the moment I didn't even get a chance to speak, you automatically pop up like, oh hell no, we gotta go somewhere else. We gotta be in the car while we driving so she can't hear or see or do anything. Cause fuck that.
So after this, Yuki and Yuno end up getting trapped.
Stick with me and get out of this alive, or stay with the whore and say goodnight. Better hurry.
And after they are safe, another girl kisses Yuki right in front of Yuno.
Oh,
12 seconds
oh, she about to die.
And Yuno gets an axe and cuts off her entire hand.
Oh,
That's not human, man. You're not regular, man. Nigga was the devil, man. That nigga was the devil, man.
Then the next time we see Yuno, she's breaking into Yuki's house.
what the fuck? Oh, bruh.
And when Yuki gets there, he sees the house is broken, and he also sees that Yuno is digging through all of his stuff. And I'm not sure how they let this slide. My mom would have roundhouse kicked this girl if she broke into our crib. But his mom
Literally
actually lets Yuki and Yuno sleep in the same room after she broke in.
Oh, his mama's stupid. His mama's stupid. Because how do you not realize that your son's girlfriend just broke into your house and you don't find that crazy? Yeah, her mama dumb.
But Yuki ends up telling her,
I mean, his mama dumb.
Look, you're nice, but I just don't see you that way.
but Yuno could care less about what that nigga wants.
Give it time.
Excuse me?
You're totally gonna fall in love with me soon.
So during her stay at Yuki's house, she ends up knocking his mom out with the hammer while
Oh
she's
my
hunting down a little kid.
God!
And this would have been the last straw for me. If my girl knocks out my mom, I don't care what the situation is. I'm squaring up with her and hitting her with the meanest combo I can think of.
Literally.
So next we see that Yuno is trying to kill one of Yuki's friends.
Think about it. Where would I be if you got to know this girl and fell in love with her? Life just wouldn't be worth living if I can't be the center of your world.
This nigga is crazy.
So because of this, Yuki has to think of something quick. So he ended up saying,
I would like to introduce you all to someone very special. This is Yuno Gasai, my girlfriend.
and this does save his friend, but this is crazy work. She was going to slash her throat open if Yuki hadn't said this. Then we see Yuki and Yuno hanging out again. But one of Yuki's friends sends him a text saying that he should stay away from her and that the police are currently looking for her. But Yuno deletes the message before he could see it.
Hey, you're gonna wind up.
Wow.
Did anybody try to call me?
You got some spam, but I got rid of it.
Are you fucking serious? Yeah, this bitch is crazy.
Yeah, I'ma just let y'all know right now. I'm putting her in the horrendous spot. If you
Yes.
disagree at this point, I don't know what to tell.
Yeah, put her in the horrendous because that shit is crazy. You not only you stalking and she's crazy as hell, but you gonna go on that nigga's phone and one of his homies texting him saying like, "Hey, stay away from that girl that you hanging out with because the police are searching for her and she's wanted." And then the fact that she deleted it and then tell him like, "Oh, just some spam emails." And then the fact that you knocked out my mama, oh yeah, horrendous.
While they are riding this train, we see Yuno has a big ass duffel bag. And once we see what's inside the bag, it starts getting very scary. So first we see that she has lingerie. Then we see she has a bunch of drugs. Then we see she has needles. Then we see she has 2 skulls in her bag. So now with Yuno doing all this crazy shit, Yuki's friends end up trying to find out where he is. And once they get to where Yuno and Yuki are, Yuno has the place booby-trapped, trying to kill them. Then
so not only she's trying to kill her, she's trying to kill his friends. Why do she get? I don't know.
One of them gets a text from Yuki's phone, but it was really Yuno who sent this message to lure them into a trap.
Wow!
And once they go to this location that Yuno sent from Yuki's phone, they find a fake body.
Got him.
They let him into a fake trap, and they probably in the other room.
We fucking got him.
Are you serious?
And then the room starts to fill up with poison gas. Then we see the real room that Yuno and Yuki are in. And Yuno has Yuki chained up in a chair, looking like he's been on a year-long diet of air and his own tears.
I know it's intense, but this is home for a while. We're safe from the cops here.
So the skulls end up being the skulls from her parents. So not only did she kill them, but she also removed their skulls to bring with her. So Yuki's friends end up threatening to tell the police on Yuno if she doesn't let them all go. So once she gives them the key to free them, she takes a crossbow and shoots one of Yuki's friends in the leg. And after this, the show starts getting really crazy. Cause turns out the Yuno that we've been seeing this entire time is from a different timeline.
What?
She already won the survival game and has become a god. So she
Wait, what the fuck? What? Who is this Yuno? If the future Yuno already won.
She traveled to this timeline, killed this timeline's Yuno, and took her place just so she could be with Yuki, because the Yuki in her timeline is dead. I know it's pretty confusing.
Okay, so let me get this straight. So the future Yuno killed the past Yuno, so that way the future Yuno can be in the current timeline where Yuki's at, just to be with that nigga? And the fact that she already won the tournament and became a fucking god is even more crazier than I thought. I thought they would capture her and just, you know, the police would capture her. But no, the future Yuno went back in time, killed the current Yuno, just so the future Yuno can be in the real. So, oh my god, I need to. Oh my god, this is really confusing.
But trust me, you do not want her as your girlfriend in any timeline.
Fuck
she
no.
really traveled through time just to stalk Yuki, forced him into a relationship, killed anyone who got too close to him, damn near killed his friends, knocked out his mom, broke into his house, deleted messages off his phone, and then chained him up to a chair, then hurt his friend some more.
Yeah.
I don't care if she loved him or not. This is not something any person should be doing.
Nobody should have this.
And even though I do think Yuno and Yuki cared for each other,
No, they didn't. Yuno didn't. Yuno didn't. I don't care. Yuno did not care about that nigga. Oh, just a little bit of careness was in her, but the rest, she did not give a fuck about that nigga at all.
I could care less about that.
That's on some yandere bullshit. That's really on some yandere, but the future self.
I am not moving her from the horrendous spot.
Yeah,
All right, time for the next one.
Keep her ass in the horrendous.
Whatever.
And you're gonna walk out
Yeah.
right now?
Yeah.
Amy Dune?
Amy
Oh, wow.
is from a book called Gone Girl, and eventually the book was made into a movie. And when I saw this movie, I knew I had to add her in this series. And for this character, I'm going to break her story down chapter by chapter so y'all can really feel just how terrible of a person she became. So without further ado, let's get into
Chapter 1, Empty House. Alright.
So the first character we meet is Nick.
Hey, that's Ben Affleck, the man that played Batman off of Justice League.
The bar, cause he's getting pretty fed up with Amy. And at the bar working is his twin sister Margot. Then we get a flashback to the day Nick and Amy met. And once Nick saw her, he immediately started trying to rizz her up. And it actually worked enough for him to win her over. Now we cut back to the present, and Nick goes to his house because his door is wide open. So he starts calling out Amy's name, but nobody is there to respond. But then he sees a shattered glass table. So this made Nick really worried. So he ended up calling the police to come check out the house. And once the detectives come to the house, they start checking all the rooms, but there's still no sign of Amy. So he goes down to the police station to try to get some clues on where Amy could be. Then we find out that Nick doesn't really know much about his girl, because they start asking him questions and he doesn't know any of them. He doesn't know her blood type, he doesn't know who her friends are, and he doesn't even know her favorite food.
Why does he need to know her girlfriend's blood type? I don't even know my girl's blood type. We all got what? Okay.
You don't know if she has friends, you don't know what she does all day, and you don't know your wife's blood type.
Sure, y'all are married.
Which is
why do y'all need her blood type for? I don't know. What? I don't know what her blood type is. Viltrumite? The fuck? Plutonium? Like what?
Isn't all that weird, but you would at least expect him to know her favorite food. Cause I already know, if I'm in this same situation, all I would have to do is hold up a boiled crab leg and my girl is gonna bust through the wall. Then we
I was gonna say, same thing with my girl. If I have Skyline chili and have a 3-way with cheese, my girl smells that cheese, she will literally run downstairs like a fucking bulldog and start running, and most likely will tackle me for that chili. So babe, if you're watching this, you know I'm right.
We get another flashback to Amy and Nick dating, and it's hinted that their relationship is slowly going downhill. Then in the present, a random woman who's a neighbor pulls up.
I'm Amy's best friend.
Which is kind of weird because we've never heard about her until right now. But it also concerns the detectives because Nick said he didn't know she had any friends. Then that same night, Nick ended up going to check on his dad's house. But when he got there was a detective that had been following him. And this pissed off Nick big time. Then we get another flashback to the relationship struggling. And it's shown that Amy has been writing down a bunch of stuff in her diary throughout their whole relationship. And it's also shown that a lot of their conversations end up becoming arguments.
Yeah, this has got to be toxic relationship. Dirty secrets.
So now it's been 2 days since Amy disappeared. So Amy's parents host an event to gather people to search for Amy. But due to the amount of press Nick is getting, he decides to go stay with his sister for right now. But at this point, it's looking like Nick has done something to Amy. He doesn't seem very emotional, he's seen smiling with people, and he hasn't said too much to anyone. But then a random girl busts through the door and starts kissing Nick.
Whoa!
We find out that this girl isn't random. This is actually Nick's new girlfriend, Andy. Which is very weird, but this also was probably the reason he didn't care about Amy missing. So it's not looking too good for Nick. The next day, Nick's sister catches him with the new girlfriend, and she was pissed he didn't tell her about this. But Nick says,
okay, you have no idea how shitty it was with Amy, how fucking terrible she made me feel.
So now we get another flashback, and this time Amy is wanting to have a baby in order to save the relationship. But Nick didn't.
Oh my god. That's not gonna make a relationship feel better. Because, like, you want to have a child just to save a relationship. What does bringing the kid in the world has to do with anything to save the relationship? Like, no.
I want one. So this led to an argument and they both got physical.
Oh!
So this led Amy to start fearing for her life and not wanting to be with him anymore. Now in the present, the detectives find the blood on the kitchen, and it was in fact Amy's blood. Later that day, the search crew hosted a gathering, and during this gathering, the woman who said she was Amy's friend said,
"Fine. You tell that, Nick. You tell Amy was 6 weeks pregnant."
And this made the entire crowd.
What?
Then after he got taken back home, the detective showed him pictures of Amy and her friend. And Nick was caught off guard because he had never seen any of these pictures before. But without a body, the police can't really make an arrest just yet. Then Nick's sister shows up and he tells her,
I didn't tell you that she didn't want kids because she didn't want me to.
So now the detectives have enough evidence to start searching. So they go to Nick's dad's house to look for clues. And they end up finding Amy's diary in the furnace. Then we get a flashback to the day that Amy disappeared.
And my lazy, lying, cheating, oblivious husband will go to prison for my murder.
She planned this entire thing.
Wait a fucking minute. You mean to tell me this bitch right here faked her death so that way people will blame her? Wow.
Just because Nick cheated on her with the other girlfriend.
Just because he cheated on her.
So she secretly became friends with the neighbor we saw earlier, then invited her over and stole her pee in order to fake medical records to show that Amy was pregnant when she really wasn't.
Are you fucking... What? Are you fucking serious? So this girl just took a random pregnant girl's piss to make it look like she was pregnant, but she really ain't. Trying to tamper with evidence. Wow, are you dead ass?
She also told the neighbor lies about Nick abusing her all the time. Then she took her own blood and poured it on the kitchen floor to make it look like Nick had murdered her.
Are you fucking serious? Are you dead ass? You doing all of this because he cheated on you? Well, I mean, at the same time, cheating is bad. But it should not take you up to the lengths to do all this. He cheated on you, so guess what? I'm gonna make his life miserable to where fake my death. Make it look like you murdered me, so that way you can go to jail, even though you're not even dead. And then you're gonna sit up here and lie and say like, oh, I'm pregnant, but in reality, you just took someone else's piss to make it look like that you was pregnant, but you really ain't. That's gotta be some sick shit.
Then Amy started writing fake stories in her diary so that the police would find the diary and think these were real events that happened to her. This means Nick never abused her, he didn't murder her, and he really didn't know anything about this.
So he didn't know nothing about this shit. Nick didn't know nothing about this shit, and that's sad. Cause now bro gonna be like, everybody's gonna be on his ass talking about like, oh, you actually did this to her, but in reality, he didn't do nothing. He didn't know nothing what was going on. That's crazy.
And she started all this the night she saw Nick cheating on her. Now, cheating is obviously bad, but doing all this is completely insane. Who the hell thinks to do this?
That's what I'm saying. Like, who would do this? Who would do this? Like, you're really doing this just to get revenge? Like the revenge that you can actually get is just, okay, if he cheats on you, go cheat on him back. But you're really doing all of this just to make his life a living hell. I don't know. The ultimate facade.
So now Nick is 100% sure Amy is trying to frame him. So he gets a lawyer and starts...
Is that Tyler Perry? Oh, we got Tyler Perry in that movie?
Trying to find out what the hell is going on.
I don't know what the hell is going on. I just don't know. But I do know this much. I'm scared as hell.
Then Nick ends up going to talk to one of Amy's old boyfriends, but he isn't trying to snitch on Amy. Then we see that Amy has changed her hair and is laying low. But while she was hiding out, she got robbed for all her money.
Damn.
So this led her to call her ex-boyfriend to meet up. And she ends up telling him,
I threatened to leave, and he said he'd find me and he'd kill me. So I disappeared.
And his dumbass believes it and takes her to his house.
You stupid ass nigga. Now she finna kill you.
So this led Nick to have to give his own speech on the news as well. And while he's doing this, Amy is watching the entire thing. So now Amy is considering going back to Nick. But to do this, she has to set up yet another set of lies. So when her ex-boyfriend leaves for work, she ends up putting rope burns on her body, dips her gown in wine to resemble blood. Then she starts fake screaming for the security camera to make it look like she was being held hostage. So when he came back home, she seduced him. But this was all part of the plan. She ended up seducing him, then killing him on the bed.
What the What in the fuck, man? What the hell? You're really doing all of this because bro cheated on you. Like, you're going to the extreme lengths of somebody that nobody would even think about doing. He cheated on you, then you gonna make up lies, then you gonna kill your ex because your other ex-boyfriend made a speech about you trying to frame him, and you don't, bruh.
Now we see that Nick's life is terrible. And the saddest part for him is that he lives in a state where the death penalty is legal. And Amy knew this before setting all this up. And now,
and she knew this too, so basically she wants him to die.
Gonna lie, Amy did this nigga so bad. He
literally
can't go anywhere in the city without people being like,
hang that nigga now! I got the rope right here!
But the next day, Amy ends up showing up at Nick's house. She made sure to leave all the blood on her too. So now this changes everything. Nick is now seen as innocent, and now Amy is seen as a survivor of being kidnapped and assaulted.
Survivor? Do y'all not realize, bro? Oh my god. Do y'all not realize this bitch is lying in front of all of y'all faces right now? Do y'all not see this shit? She is literally lying to all of y'all right now, and y'all just drinking her Kool-Aid. Are you serious?
But Nick knows she's lying, but she has everyone believe in what she's saying.
He tied me up like a dog.
What the fuck, man?
And then he punished me.
She has now convinced the entire city that she wasn't murdered, but instead she was kidnapped by her ex-boyfriend, and she had to kill him to escape. And because of everything she's done, Nick is way too scared to leave her ass now. So he is...
Oh my... Nick, you're dumb as hell. Nick, you're dumb as hell. You're dumb as hell. Why the fuck would you go back to her? Why would you go back to her? Because what if she kills you? Then what you gonna do?
Stuck living with this lying, murderous psycho lady for the rest of his life. So I think I'm gonna have to put her in all three spots, cause she got worse and worse as the movie went on. I can forgive her for arguing and lying, but stealing pregnant ladies' pee, faking your death, writing fake stories for the police, lying about being assaulted, and then killing your ex-boyfriend is some of the most insane things I've ever seen.
Man.
Now it's time for the honorable mention.
Honorable mention.
Just like you said it'd be.
Rogue?
Who? The professor?
Yeah, sure.
Rogue is an X-Men superhero from the Marvel Universe. And throughout her stories, she is seen being with a man named Gambit. And I think the relationship is actually very interesting, because Rogue has a power where she will strip a person's life force away if she touches them. So physical touch isn't something she can consistently do with him, but they still make the relationship work very well for the most part. But then a TV show came out called X-Men 97. And within this show, Rogue does something that Gambit and I will never be able to forgive her for. So let's get into it.
Oh boy, what did she do?
So when we first see Rogue and Gambit, they seem to be getting along pretty nice. Gambit literally risked his life to hold her hand. But then a villain named Magneto ends up joining the X-Men and becoming the leader. And a quick side note, I really hate when villains keep getting invited to join these hero teams. Some of the villains in these TV shows will literally destroy worlds, kill a bunch of people, and cause global destruction, and they'll show up and the heroes will end up giving them their 853rd chance to redeem themselves.
Right.
So Rogue ends up going into Magneto's room one night and having a pretty intimate interaction with him.
To feel another soul finally seeing you.
Excuse me, but this is a red flag right here. Why are you letting another nigga hold your hand like that? Why is he holding your hand like that? And then the fact that your ass is smiling. Smiling! Yeah, that's red flags.
I also want to point out, Magneto is wrong as hell for this. He is a lot older than Rogue. He's in his 60s, and Rogue is in her 20s.
Oh, that's pedo right there. That's pedo. Pedo to the max. That's pedophile right there, bro. Yeah. He on that Jeffrey Einstein bullshit. Nigga, you're like in your 60s, and Rogue is like in her early 20s. What the fuck you, like, my thing is for Rogue, what the fuck are you trying to mess around with a nigga that's like 40 years older than you? Let me say this again. 40 years older than you.
When I first saw this scene, I was like, But as she's walking out, we see that Gambit saw the entire thing. And he also has a Queen of Hearts in his hand to symbolize that Rogue is the queen in his heart. And this should have me damn near crying, because you rarely see Gambit sad. He's usually upbeat and making jokes. And a big reason he is upbeat is because he enjoys being around Rogue so much. And after seeing this, Gambit has to be around both Rogue and Magneto damn near every day.
Oh, I'm sorry. If I see y'all two, like, sit next to each other, I'm not going to be around. I will be by myself. I will be in the back. I will be in the back of this ship just thinking. Don't even come near me. Only come talk to me when Magneto is not here. Because you're not going to sit up here and talk to me when this nigga right here. Because if he try to pull up and try to say, hey, what's wrong? I low-key might have to beat his ass. I'm not even lying, to be honest.
So they end up somewhat separating the next night.
You light up everything you touch, but never me.
Something's a bit deeper than skin, Cher.
Not this.
So after they have this talk, the X-Men have a party. And at this party, Rogue starts aura farming and floating down from the ceiling. And when Magneto saw her, he was like,
oh boy, ain't no way.
Yes! But at the same time, Gambit was also at this same party, and Rogue knows this. And then she reaches out her hand, and her and Magneto hold hands right in front of Gambit.
Are you serious?
And it's clear that there's some romantic feelings between Rogue and Magneto. And then they start dancing, and they are getting very, very intimate.
Oh my. Oh. This really about to piss me off. Look how she run it back.
And Magneto. And then they start dancing, and they are getting...
What is going... Oh my god, what is going on? Like, this really pissing me off. Like, I'm not even, like, exaggerating or nothing. Like, dude, you is like... Nigga, your prime is over. Your prime is up. Like, oh. Like, and the fact, look at her face, bruh. She like, oh yeah, I like that. Like,
very intimate. I damn near got pregnant watching this scene. But then they end up kissing. And
the moment I seen that, Magneto is dying. Superhero or not, you will die. And especially you did that in front of me? Not only in front of everybody, but to me? Yeah, I'm gonna kill you.
And they kissed for a long time. But then Rogue stopped kissing him and said,
But Manny was right. Some things are deeper than skin.
And this was the peak of my frustration with her, because she really didn't have to do this if this is how she truly felt. Gambit just poured his heart out last night, and now she's using Gambit's quote to tell her 60-year-old side nigga. And I get that there was temptation, but doing all this right after what she just did is crazy work. But then the party gets cut short because a giant robot starts trying to take them out. So Rogue ends up trying to fight them, but Gambit still ended up pulling up and saving her from getting killed. Then he locks in and goes to take out the robot. But as he was in the air, he got stabbed in the stomach. But Gambit's powers let him energize anything he touches. So since the robot was touching him, he was able to energize the entire robot and cause the robot to explode. And when Rogue went to see his body, she started crying. And I know this was an emotional scene, but I still think Rogue was dead wrong for her actions. She wasn't worried about Gambit when she was dancing and kissing Magneto, so for this, I gotta put her in the bad category. Cause I do think she really loved Gambit a lot. But hooking up with Magneto's old ass, dancing with him, then kissing him was really foul in my opinion. Also, rest in peace to my nigga Gambit. He's one of the most slept on heroes in my opinion. But yeah, that's it for today's video. Hopefully none of y'all's girlfriends do any of these things, and if they do, hopefully they're at least pretty. And as always, if y'all can think of any terrible girlfriends, drop them in the comments. But I'm tired of talking to y'all. Cue my outro music.
That's really crazy. Like the fact that she did all of this for what though? Like, I'm really trying to figure out, why did Rogue do all that for? Like, it's gotta be a reason behind that for you to do that. Part that I like was like, was like crazy for me. Get Out one, and the what's the other one? The Gone Girl one. Them two are like one of the craziest ones. With the the fact that she already won the tournament and then she went back in time to kill the current just to be with that one guy is crazy. The Gone Girl situation, the fact that she did all of this because he cheated on her to the point where she did all of this, like faking her death, faking her pregnancy, faking the stories in order for the cops to believe her, then killing her ex-boyfriend. Like, what? I don't like, that's just something that I don't even know how girls can like come up with when they get their feelings. It's just crazy to me. But hope you guys enjoyed this. This was a good one. I enjoyed this a lot. I'm still confused, but it was enjoyable a lot. But hope you guys enjoyed this. You already know what to do. Almost up to 1K. Help your boy out. But that's all I'm about to say right now. See you guys in the next video. We out of here. Peace.